gives me great pleasure to be able to award the Harold Morton Landon Translation Prize to Negro, Marfil, Ivory Black, a gorgeously produced book by Les Figues Press, and which is a superbly orchestrated rhizomatic array of poems, or to quote its author, Myriam Moscona, an echo of shares. As the author further notes, the poem arose from India ink drawings and some non-figurative collage-like clippings, and is thus, in its original, already a translation from the visual into language, a dance between phanopoeia, image-making, and logopoeia, word-making, that foregrounds a process of exchange and engagement. A process further shared between Myriam Moscona and Jan Hofer, whom we honor tonight for her impeccable translation of Negro Marfil as Ivory Black. Jan Hofer also provides a superb essay on the poem, translation, and a rich polysemy uniting them. Her breathless swirl of translations into English is further enriched as she also translates her own translator's notes and Francine Maziello's introduction into Spanish in a show of rare virtuosity. Hofer knows that translation is an echo or annotation of a text whose body or being we cannot perceive in its entirety. But this does not put translation in some hierarchically diminished imitative rubric, because she also knows that, quote, writing is the echo or annotation of an experience whose body or being we cannot perceive in its entirety, end of quote. In fact, this work reinforces my own belief that all language is translation. Let me end by quoting Jen's final paragraph in her essay. It states perfectly what both the writing and the translation propose and do. Quote, we can't pass sound, spillage, slippage, sonorous ink to write speechlessness and to annotate what cannot be said, what must be said. Writing is rewriting. We rewrite, i.e. write, i.e. translate, in order to inhabit bodily what we cannot hear, cannot speak, cannot understand. In the not understanding, there is understanding. One body magnetizes in another. It is as important to understand how much we do not understand as it is to attempt to understand more. The opposites are not opposite. Ivory Black. Thank you.
I'm about 1,000 times more nervous after that beautiful introduction. Thanks a lot, Pierre. I'm humbled and delighted to be honored that my work is recognized in this way. It's an honor to be here. And I'm inspired more than anything to get back to work. So what I'm looking forward to is being able to do more translations and make more opportunities for readers to read beyond their borders now and in the future. Rather than naming the people I would like to thank, many of whom have traveled to be here, and thank you for doing that, I'm going to turn directly to Myriam's work, because for me, the thanks and the gratitude is in the work of understanding the poetry and trying to reproduce a congruent version in another language. I am absolutely delighted and thrilled that my partner in crime, Myriam Moscona, is here with me from Mexico City. We will read a few poems from the book bilingually.
Negro soplando negro en la ventana, simultáneo, el ojo de adentro, frente al tacto de mirar en lo negro blanco, se accidenta, despega el ojo al salir de sí lo negro como cielo. En su grito vidriado gira, en línea recta arrastra, en espiral estalla. ¿No es tu sueño ser visible? Gira un lustre sobre otro, crece, en brotes, cala, llega el cambio de estación, en claridades alza, en vilo, alta y baja, como la luz en nuestro tacto arcangeliza, bruñida, la oscura luz que enciela en blancos y en oración repite entre paredes desnudas, cuelga, ventana contra la emanación abierta.
Black, breathing black at the window, simultaneous, the interior eye, opposite watching's touch. In what is black, white, is by accident. The eye detaches as it slips from itself. What is black, like sky, in its scream glassed, spins in a straight line, draws along in a spiral, explodes. Isn't it your dream to be visible? A luster spins atop another, grows in buds, pierces. The change of season comes in clarities, lifts, airborne, high and low, like the light in our touch, angelizes, burnished. The dark light that skies in whites, and in prayer the refrain repeats. Between nude walls hangs, window against the emanation open.
El hablante móvil aparece, desvanece, diluye, se argenta en acuatinta, se craquela, se licua, se embebe, se imanta un cuerpo en otro, se unta, se rota, se toca el cielo, se corre más allá del plata, arcos de flexibilidad, cuerpo con cuerpo se sabe, conocer es superficie, no es más.
The mobile speaker appears, vanishes, dilutes, is silvered in aquatint, is crackled, is liquefied, is absorbed. One body magnetizes in another, is smeared, rotates, touches the sky, races farther than silver, arcs of flexibility, body with body cognizant. Recognizing is surface, is no more.
Al sur el verde abre en rojos selvas con ríos flotando, sin aire, se cae en estado de navegación, grises trepan hacia el este, la mancha, en ráfagas precipita líneas que tocan puntos de pensamiento, errante alfabeto de la patria, el mundo en signos se interna, cierra el paso, levantar la cuerda, azotarla, el arpa toca, fibras, y la respuesta vuelve a preguntar.
To the south, the green opens in reds, forests with rivers floating without air. It falls in a state of navigation, grays climb toward the east. The stain in flashes hastens, lines that touch, points of thought. Equivocal homeland alphabet, the world in signs penetrates, blocks the passage. To lift the string, to whip it, the harp touches fibers, and the answer returns to the question.
Punto de la emanación, flama, dedos en el origen de un color que se degrada. El centro de equilibrio llueve hacia el vacío. El todo se cierne en un aquí. ¿Dónde empezar?
Point of emanation, flame, fingers in the origin of a color toned down. The center of equilibrium reigns into the void. The whole hovers in a here. Where to begin?
Mira cómo afecta el país, sus efluvios, sus órganos, su grava, estaciones precisas, black ivory, las manchas se dispersan, el pincel adelgaza, el punto, la plaza, ventana al índigo, mira cómo lo alarga hacia el gris, se oscurece lo vidriado, tiempo, quema el gesto, el ritmo, es el pulmón, zona en fuego. Cae para ascender como lava líquida, crepita en la hendidura, bajo el hielo se dibujan grietas, volcanes ocultos en la nieve, blancos todavía, en el centro del país, desplazamiento, ruptura, para subir, lava en fricción, encendida, más adentro, en el oído, cava, relámpagos de rojo fosforecen, quema, dice, y la respuesta vuelve a preguntar.
Look how it affects the country, its effluvia, its organs, its gravel. Precise seasons, Marfil, Negro. The stains disperse, the paintbrush slims, the point, the plaza, window on indigo. Look how it extends toward the gray, becomes cloudy. What is glassy, time, scorches the gesture, the rhythm. It's the lung, fire zone. It falls to ascend like liquid lava. Crackles in the cleft beneath the ice, fissures are outlined. Hidden volcanoes still white in the snow. In the center of the country, displacement, rupture, so as to go up, lava in friction, enflamed, further inside, in the ear, delves. Red lightning flashes phosphorescence, burn, says. And the answer returns to the question. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Jen.